From the room looking down at nothing. Hey, Sayori. Don't mind me. Tails? Huh? I mean, it just feels like you're a little bit off. Distract you from having fun with everyone. Huh. First. Yeah. I think it might be a good idea if I can ask her. Papers on her desk. That might sound a little strange, but have you noticed anything of this? I mean, she seems a bit downcast today. So have you noticed anything about her? Dragging her rubber eraser up and down her desk. Something on her mind. I'm not the one asking you that, Viking. You know a lot better than I do. So I know, it's not your problem. I just wanted to ask if you knew anything. So I'll drop it. No. It's important too. I mean, also friends with her, and I also care about the well-being of club members, you know. Talk to her myself. Sure about that? To be left alone. You sure? Maybe she just had a hard time bringing things up with a person of interest. Person of interest? What do you mean by that? The thing that's on her mind is you, Viking. Huh? I wouldn't say too much, but surely talks about you more than anything else, you know. Huh. So it's been... Maybe you're always seeing her so cheerful because so she is when she's around you. Huh. Said try to talk to her, so try not to think about that for now. Okay. But I won't be able to get her. So do I have? I kind of feel like I should start picking words for poems that are more towards Sayori as my neighbor then. I feel kind of bad. Talk to her. Told me not to worry about her and to have fun with everyone else, but it's impossible to do that when she's behaving like this. How much do I care about her that I'm letting this weigh on me so much? Now I feel like I've been the one behaving out of the ordinary, but there's nothing I can do besides wait for Monika. Why does it feel like I'm being watched? Surround the room, suddenly notice Yuri peering at me from the other book. Looks away just as quickly with a flustered look on her face. She'll get anywhere like this. I've never really seen Yuri approach anyone or start a conversation of her own accord, so I have no chance but to approach her myself. But now it's a little easier for me to do that. I stand up from my desk and sit in the one next to her own. Didn't mean to bother you or anything. Relax. Didn't do anything. But I could tell that you wanted to be alone with your thoughts, alone with my thoughts. It's like, how were you even able to tell that with it? I was thinking like that. Well, Expression. Not that I was staring at anything. I didn't do anything creepy like that. In any case, you're right. I'm sorry if I caused you any concern. Don't apologize. Blah blah blah. Find what is comfortable with yourselves. Prefer to share what's on your mind, then I would be glad to listen. It's really not that big of a deal. I was just feeling a bit uneasy about Sayori. But off today. About it. She didn't admit anything to me. Wonder what happened to her. Oh, it's quite romantic. Stupid. It's not that. I just didn't want you to misunderstand. We've been friends for a long time, that's it. I'd be dismissive to you about her feelings. I'm just reading into it a little bit too much. Viking! That's me! Full of meaning, often hidden deep. Be something behind it after all. It's a very complex person. Her mannerisms on the outside don't always match what may be going on the inside of her head. She may not always know what she wants. I noticed her strange behavior today too, and I also feel a little concern for her, but in your case it looked like she was fully occupied your thoughts, hasn't she? Well, I guess that was the case. Sorry, she really means a lot to you, doesn't she? I guess. I need to put it that way. We're just friends, that's all. Looks deep into my eyes. Her expression is gentle and curious, as if she's searching for something. I start to avert my gaze. Sometimes a person's mysteries are untold even to themselves. And you, as someone honest and caring, may uncover feelings you weren't aware of were in you. That is, I think that she would be very fortunate to have you feel that way about her. Way too much credit. I'm a simple guy. I'm good at understanding my own feelings. As you. That's not a compliment, is it? It is what it is. Anyway, I like how this guy ends up saying a lot of, like, I use a lot of the same manners. It is what it is. Fair enough. Things like that. Some reading done. Well, as long as you're okay with it, yeah. My mind off this whole thing anyway. Okay, everyone. Time passes. Our calls to the classroom. Why don't you share our poems now? Before I know it, everything's back to normal. Everyone goes to retrieve their poems. I do the same. Make a Minoki, and she smiles at me. I wonder what she was talking about. Sayori. Alright. I'm going to go with Monika first, because I want to see if she mentions anything about Sayori. Hi Viking, have you thought for a festival? Well, I thought we do. I'm sure it will turn out great. It would also make happy to see. Aha. And your style has gotten refined, Viking. Yuri is teaching you a lot of things, hasn't she? Well, I guess. I've been noticing how much time you spend with her. I think I heard her say more words these past couple of days than she's talked in the whole year. I'm not sure how you did it, but it's pretty impressive. Well, she just needs some patience and a way to talk about all the things that's in her head, I guess. I'm still getting the hang of it myself. You're certainly putting in a lot of effort. You must really like her. That's awful suspicious, you know. Spending time with her in the club room every day, reading that edgy novel with her. Well, I feel bad that she has a hard time socializing. It makes me want to make sure she doesn't spend all her time alone. Besides, the novel isn't too bad either, you know. Alright, I get you. Just be careful, alright? I know that Yuri isn't used to opening herself up, so if something bad happens while she's vulnerable, then it could be really hard for her. Her books aren't a total escape from reality. They're just a bandage. You say that like I'm going to hurt her. Like that, it's just you might accidentally hurt herself. Anyway. Okay. The lady knows everything. The lady who knows everything. An old tale tells of a lady who wanders earth. A lady who knows everything. A beautiful lady who has found every answer. All meaning, all purpose, and all that was ever sought. And here I am, a feather, lost adrift the sky, victim of the currents of the wind. Day after day I search. I search with a little hope, knowing legends don't exist. But when all else has failed me, when all others have turned away, the legend is all that remains, the last dim star glimmering in the twilight sky, until one day the wind ceases to blow. I fall, and I fall and fall and fall even more, gentle as a feather, a dry quill, expressionless, but a hand catches me between the thumb and forefinger, the hand of a beautiful lady. I look at her in the eyes, and I find no end to her gaze. The lady who knows everything knows what I am thinking. Before I can speak, she responds with a hollow voice. I found every answer, all of which mount to nothing. There is no meaning, there is no purpose, and we seek only the impossible. I am not your legend. Your legend does not exist. And with a breath, she blows me back afloat, and I pick a gust of wind. That was also kind of dark. You know, I feel like looking for sorts of things, life and meaning, philosophical or anything, but no kind of mind. Read about. I see. I never really put much thought into it. In a way, almost logical, because if we all had answers, wouldn't the world start to lose its meaning? You know, there's one thing I noticed. It seems like everyone in this club prefers writing about things that are more sad than happy. Are you surprised? I mean, if everything was okay, we wouldn't really have anything to write about, would we? Humans aren't two-dimensional creatures. Do you think you know better than anyone? You mean one-dimensional? Yeah, that. Anyway. Writing tip of the day! Are you ever too shy to share your writing because you're afraid it's not too good? Well, it can be really disheartening to get a lukewarm response to something you put so much time into. But if you find other people who enjoy writing, then sharing becomes a lot easier. Because instead of telling you that your writing is good or okay or bad, they'll focus more on everything that went into it and the things you can do in your work. It's much more encouraging that way, and it will make you want to continue improving. It's also like having your own little literature club, don't you think? That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Yeah, let's get Natsuki out of the way as well, because she never wants to read our poems or anything anyway. Yeah, no thanks. You didn't even. Next. Yeah. Bitch. Let's check on Sayori. It's nice, I guess. Come on. Yeah, well, don't worry about what I think. After all, you someone else, didn't you? Probably Yuri. Eh? For anyone specifically, maybe. It's really what I meant, though. But it's okay. You're making new friends, just like I was hoping. That makes me really happy. You're happy too, right? In this club? Well, of course I am. Good. That's all that matters to me. Thank you, Viking. Yuri, is there something wrong today? Alright. Need anything? I will. Don't worry about me, okay? With everyone else now. If you insist. A little bit early today. Sorry. That guy wasn't feeling well. Okay? See you tomorrow. Well, that's weird and a little concerning. Viking has only improved in the last few days. Our photo showing is nothing short of spectacular. I really feel the emotions. And it's even... I don't think I've ever come... Naturally... This never did come naturally, but I've been able to improve so much thanks to you. You're really the example I was chasing after. Is that so? Smiles to herself. This feeling, I'm so glad I got a chance to share my writing. I've never thought it would feel like this. I remember you mentioning that yesterday. I can't believe you're so good at something and you've never even shared it with anyone. It's kind of a shame. Maybe, but it's not like I really had a choice. What do you mean? Well, Yuri smiles sadly. During lunchtime, I eat by myself. Did you know that? It's a great time to find a quiet spot and do some reading. In fact, I always have some books with me. You could say I really enjoy reading. Well, that's one way to put it anyway. But books are full of amazing and inspiring people. People that want to people you want to fall in love with. Or people you just know would make a really good friend. Cheerful people who always put a smile on your face, or deep thinkers, or problem solvers who discover the mysteries of life. So whenever you look at it that way, I'm surrounded by friends every day. You know. Those friends don't laugh at me. They don't tease me for spacing out all the time. They don't make fun of my body type. And they don't hate me for acting like a know-it-all. People say that about you? I'm not a know-it-all, Viking. I'm the opposite. I don't know anything. I don't know how to talk to people. I don't know how to make people see me as normal. I don't even know how to make myself happy. I have all these feelings, and all I can do with them is read and write. But it wasn't until now that I started sharing it with you that I really understood what was missing all this time. But I haven't really done anything. No, you're wrong. Just be patient and respectful. That's really important to me. I know I'm a different person, a difficult person, Viking. I speak slowly. I second guess myself all the time. I read too deeply into things. But every time, you always treat me like anyone else. It's so rare that I feel comfortable with myself when I talk to others. But that's why every time I talk to you, I just feel really happy. She's totally into me. I see. Well, I treat you the way you deserve to be treated, Yuri. And if other people don't see that way, then screw them. I mean, I joined this club hoping I would make friends. And I say I've had at least one success, wouldn't you? Put it that way, yeah. Oh, look at how blushed she is. This is adorable. Friends now, aren't we? Head in my hands. This time she's smiling as... What is it? Do you want to show me your poem? Yeah, I do. Hey, Ghost Under the Light Part 2. Oh, cool. The tendrils of hair illuminate beneath the amber glow, bathing. In the distance, the blue-green light flickers. A lone figure crosses its path, a silhouette obstructing the eerie glow. My heart pounds. The silhouette grows, closer and closer. I open my umbrella, chasing a shadow to shield me from the visibility. But I am too late. He steps into the street lamp. I gasp and drop my umbrella. The light flickers. My heart pounds. He raises his arms. Time stops. The only indication of movement is the amber light flickering against his outstretched arms. The flickering light is in rhythm with the pounding of my heart, teasing me from succumbing to this forbidden emotion. Have you even heard of a ghost feeling warmth before? Giving up on understanding? I laugh. Understanding is overrated. I touch his hand. The flickering stops. Ghosts are blue and green. My heart is amber. That's adorable! Oh my god! Take up on... Sorry. My eyes are actually watering. I just don't really know how to respond. This poem, usually being so cryptic, wasn't hard to figure out what this one was about. Also, this clearly isn't a poem that Mitsuki said she wrote about. Huh. Meaning I'm probably the only one she's showing this to. Don't know if I'll be able to explain this one. It's fine. I understand this one. Oh, she's embarrassed. Oh my god. Speak than usual. Does this one mean a lot to you? I'm not really good with words, but I'm happy you shared it with me, so thank you. And I hope we can keep spending time together. Despite my inability to make eye contact, I see a faint smile emerge from Yuri's lips. I once again try to hand the poem back to her, but instead Yuri takes my hand and pushes it back towards me. I hesitate to respond to her warm touch. You can, this poem is, once again, Yuri falls into... mean I can keep it? She nods. I'd love to. Oh, this is adorable. You always make me feel nice. I know I'm not good with people, but I hope that I can return the favor sometime. Yeah, don't worry. I think you do a good job. Yuri finally turns back towards me. I guess we should move on before Monika says something, but I'm sure we can talk again later. Yeah, I'm sure we will. He timidly smiles and returns to her seat so I can put her poem away. Okay, you three. Well done sharing poems, right? Why don't we start figuring out... Hold on a second. It's just me, or did you say something strange just now? Eh? Very unusual. That's right. Catchphrase when addressing the club. Catchphrase? What do you mean catchphrase? Jeez. That's why the mood is weird today. Even... Air's kind of foreshadowing something terrible is about to happen. So kawaii! What terrible is about to happen? In your book, maybe? Look, the only thing different is that Surya isn't here. Ah, seems like you're right. Keeps lightening the mood a bit, doesn't she? It's almost like everybody balance is thrown off a little and when she's not around. Where the heck did she run off to anyway? I thought she just went to pee. That's Suki. Please show some decently. Oh, come on. She's actually isn't feeling too well and she went home early. Is that so? I hope she's alright. Seriously? If all the times to go home with her, you pick the time she's not feeling well. So much for the two of you being all lovey-dovey. No. First of all, stop misunderstanding my friendship with Sayori. And second, she's kind of been avoiding me today. So didn't want to force it. Especially coming from Yuri, of all people. Calm down, guys. I talked to her earlier and everything's fine. What did she say? Anyway, we need to figure out the rest of the festival preparations, blah blah blah, festival, that fun stuff. You'll know what I'm doing. That's right. Suki will be making cupcakes. Yay, more cupcakes! Different flavors. Can you handle all that by yourself, Mitsuki? Challenge accepted. As for yourself, I'm going to be printing and assembling poetry pamphlets. Sayori will be helping me design them. And as for Yuri, you can, guys, come up with something for Yuri to do. I'm useless. No. It's not it at all. You're the most talented person here, you know. Now Susie pouting too. Geez, even I can tell now. I guess I never gave Sayori enough credit, but I can tell things are even harder on you when she's not around. This may not be the case, but if I can also be a leader on my own, then I won't grow as a person. Sayori, beautiful handwriting, you know? Maybe make some banners. Hey, there we are. Banners, yeah. I love atmosphere. So much passion. Mind is already racing, I see. It's great. Wonderful help, Yuri. But anyway, this leaves you, Viking. The one who's truly useless. Yes! Probably along to give one of them a hand. You could always help me out as well. I'd really appreciate that. That's... I wouldn't mind a bit of help. Well, even if you don't know how to bake, there's always... I don't know how to bake. Yep, she's just out like a light, eh? I don't know how to bake. How laughable. Give me a choice. You're sitting on your butt anyway. Suki tries to mumble a bunch of excuses like that. Well, Suki, you mentioned that you would like your own. I may not like to be around, out to be a nuisance. So therefore, he may be a bit more suited to assist with the decorations. And they're fighting over me again. Excuse for Viking 2. What are you saying? Say, why baking isn't? So what are you thinking? Guys, settle down for a moment. In the end, I think it's up to Viking to decide. I'm going to save the game here. Just in case, because I don't want to make a stupid decision and regret it later. Besides, he hasn't really gotten a chance to spend any time with me yet, you know. So I'm sure he's interested in... You literally just said... Oh my... Can we just settle this already? Yeah. It's up to you. Of course. In that case... See, this is a hard decision, because, like... I've been making the decisions thus far in the game to go after Yuri. But Sayori wants my help. Monica is the president of the club and wants my help. But Natsuko is baking, and I like to bake and cook. Well, Megasaur, since I know you're there, why don't you make my decision for me? I've already saved the game, so if everything goes horribly wrong, we can reload. So who am I going to help? My friend who seems a little depressed, Yuri, the girl that we've been going after, Monica, who is the most popular girl in the school and leader in the club, or Natsuki, who I've been kind of ignoring and not treating too well, but is doing something I generally have an interest in, baking cupcakes. So I can put all the pressure of me making the decision onto somebody else. And then I wait another couple seconds to see if Megasaurus responds, but if not, I'm going to make a decision myself. Megan says Yuri, so I can't be blamed for this now. Yuri? Why would you... I'd already tell you we're about to see something. Oh, why is Corey being an arsehole? What's he saying? The Viking, yeah. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm glad. And fine. Okay with it. So it's convenience anyway, blah blah, need to get over. Yeah, that should be about it. Are you guys excited? Okay. Well, excited might not be the right word, but I suppose I'm looking forward to it a little bit. Feel the same way, Viking? Me? I guess you could say I'm interested to see how it'll turn out. It's good enough for me. Let's see. What? Is everyone yelling at me? I didn't even do anything! And I assume he's getting a laugh out of the fact that I'm playing a game that seems like it's a dating simulator, which is not what I came into this for. That's just between everyone in the room. Sorry for this. I don't really know why Viking picked me, and also, your cupcakes are the best cupcakes I've ever had. They go really well with my tea, and there's nothing I can do to even, well, compare to that. So, I get it, I get it. Kind of surprised, though. Acting immature. I already know that, but you're trying to cheer me up all of a sudden, and I'm not good at it. I'm sorry if I said something bad. That's why I'm only one surprised. Monica and I are also taken back by Yuri's words. When she already has trouble with words, trying to cheer someone up must be far out of her own comfort zone. The worst thing is like, I'm into this now. Like, apparently this being a psychological horror is just out the window from what it seems like. It's just a dating sim, but I'm invested now. I gotta do this. I gotta get this done. Even if it didn't work out perfectly, I can tell that she tried to say something. Sayori, take. Sayori always helps everyone smile and feel good about themselves. No. I kinda appreciate it. I'm sorry for making a big deal out of nothing, but I'm glad to say this. You better bet that my cupcakes are going to be the best part of the whole event. Aha. What's super exciting about this is that Corwin's gonna have to watch it to cut it into episodes. So he has to watch the whole thing anyway. They're best. But with that, there's nothing more than today, so I guess it's time for us to head out. Alright, let's get out of here then. Alright, everyone packs up their things, start to follow Monica and Douglas to the door, chat between each other. Eh? Sorry, I realized I don't have any way of contacting you this weekend. Oh, you're right. I can't believe that slipped my mind. Should I give you my phone number? I think that would be the best way, yes. Alright then. Yuri and I exchanged phone numbers. Okay. I'm stopping by your house on Sunday. Eh? My house? No, not at all. It's just I thought we would be going to your house since I'm the one helping you. So does that make sense? But if you don't mind, I think I would prefer going to your house. Alright. In that case, it won't be a problem. I decided not to press Yuri for a reason. It's not like it matters much either way, so I just need to make sure my room is clean. I hope I managed to make myself useful in some way. I'm not really as creative as you are. I don't underestimate your self-liking for a productive team, even if you only choose to become, or choose me because you felt bad or something. Wait, I actually think that, do you? I don't know. It's difficult to come up with any other reason you may have chosen me. The one reason that makes the most common sense. I chose to help you because that's what I want to do. But thinks to herself for her intense expression. You're overthinking this. You wanted me to point out that when you're overthinking, right? Realize I'm telling you I want to. And that's all there is to it. Do you believe me? She's really hard again. She looks straight into my eyes for a long while. I believe you. As if it took her tremendous effort, Yuri finally says that and she relaxes her expression. I'm really looking forward to Sunday. Yeah, me too. After you exchange, head home. Ba-ba-da. Can't believe this. Yuri's going to be coming to my house on Sunday. My anxiety is shot through the roof. Even though I've gotten pretty used to handling her at this point, there's no telling what might end up happening when we're outside of school. More than that, she told me she was looking forward to it. Something happened between us? Ooh, or is it too early for that? Only time will tell. But until then, I won't be able to take my mind off it. Seriously, I can't wait. It's already Sunday, so we'll just skip right past Saturday. Yuri is clearly an introvert and also a person in general. There's no doubt that she'll open up a little bit when it's just the two of us. Between texting occasionally, we've been texting occasionally, extremely apprehensive at first, but it wasn't long before I was already learning more about her. But putting Yuri aside, I haven't heard from Yuri since we left the club early the day after. It's not like we text each other over each other all the time or anything, but I've been worried about her in the back of my mind. Between what Sneer said and what Monica said, is it really okay for me to put Sayori's feelings aside when she might need me? I decided to visit Sayori before Yuri comes over. Rather than asking, I simply tell her I'm coming over, which we've done in the past. Since Yuri's house, I knock on the door before entering myself. Again, we used to play so often that we've made it a habit of simply entering each other's house like we're family. The house is quiet. That's weird. Sayori isn't there on the first floor, so I assume she's up in her room. It was strange for her to not run down and greet me. I head up to the bedroom, where I